everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Raid Shadow Legends, and we are here on the free-to-play account. First off, if you didn't already log in today, if you have multiple accounts, go grab this appreciation gift. So besides all the Twitter rewards that they did for that little, what do they even call that? I don't even know. Some Twitter hype, Twitter promo. We got a lot of great free rewards. Now look at this, guys, some awesome energy. So let's go to shop and claim this. It's over multiple days, so you're gonna need to come back in and grab that. This is gonna be so nice for my free to play. Actually, right now, coincidentally, we have not here, but let me collect that while I'm here. Make sure you're doing your dailies on your free to play if you're doing that, because you need to do all of them to get the reward. But what I was going to say was I actually clan quests, pretty easy clan quest, win 200 battles using multi-battles. Sure, that's easy, right? And now what did they do? They just gave us some multi-battles. So now instead of worrying about forgetting or not to use my multi-battles, I could always use these if I need to. Or if I want to, like I said, if I just want to finish it off, be done with it, just use these multi-battles, right? Why the hell not? Anyway, I just was talking really fast. Let's slow down. I don't know why I'm talking really fast. Maybe because I just chugged a bunch of coffee. We'll see. Right, I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller here. Alright, let's get into this though. So, what are we talking about today, guys? What are we talking about today? I want to talk about Coldheart. So, before I do that, let's just go right into a Fire Night run. Now, this is not 100% consistent, my team here, because this is my little baby free-to-play account. I have very limited options. And yeah, this is a team full of not maxed out champions. So we're going to give this a run, and we're going to talk about Coldheart and why she's so good for the Fire Knights. So I'm actually going to go through here. Before we do that, why don't we get smart? Why don't we get smart, right? Let's talk. Let's see. Yeah, I think this team is pretty good. So let's set up our AI first. So we're going to obviously have Coldheart. I think this is probably our best bet as far as aura goes, although accuracy is really helpful. You want your Vogoth to be at the very front or at the very back. That's how the healing will flow with his passive. Just trying to debate if I actually need the accuracy on him. You know what, let's take a look. His accuracy might help the rest of the team be a little more reliable, because I don't know that I have enough accuracy on my Coldheart, honestly, not gonna lie. Alright, and then we have... who was my last one? Apothecary. Alright, let's take a quick look. So we have no accuracy on my Vogoth, so that's not gonna hurt. Maybe he'll actually land some provokes, luckily, along the way. Again, this is a level 40 Vogoth, guys. It's not a special build. You see these stats? Level 40 Vogoth. Level 50 Coldheart. Level 50, that's it. Haven't got her maxed out yet. That's what I'm working on next. Not gonna lie, she makes content so much easier. So she's my next level 60. My Elhain, Ugo. Alright, so Apothecary doesn't need accuracy. Ugo does, but she's got plenty. Elhain does not. Coldheart does. But we could use a little bit of accuracy on a little bit more on her, honestly. So I think where I'm gonna go with this, I'm gonna take this Vogoth extra little accuracy aura, so it helps make sure my Coldheart's gonna drop that turn meter. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set this up. So I'm okay with her using everything, honestly, right now, because I don't have anything set up where it's gonna be a full nuke. We want her to open with this. I mean, she's going to. I kind of want Elhain to open with this. She usually opens with the A2, but I honestly like her prioritizing her A3 more often. It hits harder globally versus on just one person. And I think we can get by with, I mean, this is going to be, he's going to just use this whenever it's available, so that's fine. Coldheart, we definitely want her to use her AoE. I think I'm going to have her start with that, then whatever left, maybe we could Heartseeker. In the second round, I don't want Coldheart to use her Heartseeker, because I want to make sure this is ready for this, right? So I think what we're going to need to do to start out to take down the shield is we're going to need to open with Flurry of Arrows, and then we're going to prioritize our Heartseeker afterward. So, and I don't think we're going to want to, you know what, we don't want to use this at all on the boss. So we're going to turn off the AI here for Art of Pain. Once we get to the boss, we want this multi-hitter going as much as possible, and of course Heartseeker. So unfortunately, I don't have the books in her yet. I think I have 2 more rare books, so I'm gonna wait until I have 3 to have the possibility of maxing out this cooldown. So this is gonna be part of what makes this run not as reliable as it could be. But we're only on Fire Knight 13. Let's actually take a quick second here. Let's label that. Why not? Fire Knight 13. This is my Fire Knight 13 little baby team. It's sad. But let's get into why Coldheart is so good. So this is going to be pretty slow, guys. The waves are okay. We don't want her really... She can use the Heartseeker to finish someone off. That's fine. Honestly, it's not a big deal. By the time we get back to it, we should be okay for the boss. So it's not going to be perfect here. This is going to be a little bit slow. But she does have the AoE, which hits really good. Early on, though, Coldheart is, I mean, let's be honest, Coldheart's squishy. So you'll notice my Coldheart actually has pretty good HP if you look at her bar there. She is in an HP percentage chest, which is what I always do with Coldhearts, especially early and mid-game. Endgame, if you have runs where Coldheart is actually not getting attacked at all, and you're just nuking, you can actually put an attack percentage or accuracy chest on her instead. But for now, we don't want Coldheart to die from those initial slams, right? So why did she just choose Heartseeker? Okay, so the priority is bad there. She just used Heartseeker when the shield is up. So I think I actually need to... This is a lesson learned. So I'm going to turn that off. We're going to stop. Well, actually, we'll let this... I'll pause, let this finish. Actually, I don't think I need to pause. We'll just see if we can let this go. This will be okay. We don't want Coldheart using her Heartseeker on the shield when it's closed, though. So I think I need to turn off the prioritization of that. Because with the prioritization, it's using it if it's ready no matter what. And we know that Plarium actually did fix Coldheart's AI so that she doesn't use Heartseeker when the shield is closed automatically, when the AI is just default. So we're going to let that default AI ride for her Heartseeker because we actually just shot ourselves in the foot. And this run might have been even faster. This is actually one of my fastest runs yet, guys. But so that Heartseeker, that if we didn't do that, if we didn't mess it up, that would have been even better. So this team right now, Coldheart, we're going to talk about her in a second. Don't worry, guys. We're going to talk about her skills. But you can see that A1 4-hitter, it opens that shield right back up. We don't have enough turn meter control in this team right now. It's a little bit risky, as you can see. I would love to get an Armiger going as well. See, she's still using Heartseeker when the shield is closed. Oh, okay. I would love to get Armiger going in here. And I would love to pull in a lure. A lure for Fire Knight is huge. So this is one of my faster times. Let's edit this team, though. So, lesson learned. So Coldheart, her A1, we're 4-hitter on the A1. That's why she's so good for this, to knock down that shield. Same thing here, 3-hitter on his A1. Apothecary, 3-hitter on his A1. All of these people help a lot. I think even her, she just has a single target with the leech, but she's my decreased defense champion, and she has this heal and cleanse, so she's really helpful for the waves. So, I mean, I could use someone else instead of Ugo for Fire Knight, which I probably will once I have other options, but right now, she's my main and decreased defense, so we're going to stick to her and make sure she's prioritizing her decreased defense to land that as well. Although I feel like, okay, we open with it and then we have default. That's fine. Because I think some of the AI is smart and won't do stuff when the Fire Knight shield is up. So we got to trust some of the AI. But here, round 3, we actually don't want this. We'll let this default. And we're going to do this, though. We are definitely going to not let Art of Pain happen. I don't know why that would look like it was... It turned off. That was weird. But we are going to open with Flurry of Arrows, even though Heartseeker shouldn't go off. I'm just going to make sure that that is what it is. So let's try this one more time. Let's try this one more time. Coldheart is just so good. So Coldheart, A1, 4-hitter. A2, AoE with poisons. It helps to clear the waves. It helps to throw out some poisons against the bosses sometimes. That can come in handy. But she is all about that Heartseeker. She drops turn meter 100%. And she also does damage based on the enemy's max HP, which means crit damage is your focus more than attack versus crit rate. You know, like, I mean, obviously you still want to have crit rate, but like the actual high attack value is less important with Coldheart because her damage is based on the enemy's max HP, not on attack. At least for her Heartseeker. The other abilities, doesn't hurt to let her hit hard, but she's so squishy. If we didn't have her in an HP percentage chest right now, she'd be dropping pretty quickly with these smashes from the Fire Knight. Apothecary is so nice here to heal and to bring the 3-hitter on his A1. Let's see, she shouldn't use, now she should use Heartseeker. Boom, drop that turn meter. The best thing you can do with Fire Knight is to not let the Fire Knight go again. So if you have a 2 Coldheart, she's great to have duo of for Fire Knight. Same thing, 2 Allures people use a lot. You can really value 2 Coldhearts in this game. She's definitely one of those champions. Don't only save one of her if you get more. Save more. This is definitely a lot smoother this round. I mean, we're still having the Fire Knight close up because I don't have any more turn meter really besides anyone with masteries with Eagle Eye and, Evil Eye on the support tree. But honestly, not all these people have masteries. I have a level 40 Vogot. They don't got no masteries yet. Ugo is just working on her masteries right now, and Coldheart, same. Ugo and Coldheart both, I am just working on their masteries. They're not done yet, though. So they don't have, Coldheart doesn't have her tier 6, neither does Ugo. Elhain is the only one in here with a tier 6 mastery at the moment. This could be so much faster if we had some more War Master procs on that boss. But it is what it is. I'd rather have consistency and still pushing a decent level of dungeon while I can. I mean, stage 13 is where it's at. You can get 6-star gear. So if that's where you can farm at the moment, just stick to that for now. You won't regret it because you're gonna get some 6-star gear along the way. Oh no, Coldheart is down. That's rough. That could cause this to fail. If Coldheart goes down, this run definitely could fail, but I think we're close enough on... See, we're lucky. Look at that heal reduction debuff. So that's another reason that Coldheart is so good for this. Heal reduction debuff, guys. We're close enough on this low damage. Oh my god, kill him already. There we go. It's a little risky. It's still a little risky, but we're dealing with a level 50 Coldheart. So she's so good though. Even at level 50, she advanced me like 3 different levels on Spider and Fire Knight. So crazy. So we're talking about this. We're talking about her A1 4-hitter with heal reduction. Heal reduction makes sure that that boss is not going to heal. Simple as that. This AoE is really nice. Oh, I forgot. Also decrease accuracy. And places poison debuffs if the target is under heal reduction debuff. So this is really nice. Comes in handy for clearing waves, but not that crazy damage if you don't have her scaled high on attack, if you do have her like I do in an HP percent chest, but that's where this is okay. I mean, the damage does scale with some attack here, but she's so, again, squishy. So when it comes to dungeons, people who have the lowest HP are the ones that are going to be targeted first. They're like, and when it comes to things like spiderlings targeting you, they're going to be the one targeted first. So you don't want to have low HP on someone that you, well, need to rely on so heavily like Coldheart, right? So my crit rate is actually too high on Coldheart right now. She only needs 70% crit rate because of her skills, which are so great. Right here. Where is it? Oh, where is it? Right here. Never mind. They do say that. I was like, am I blind? No, I'm not blind. It has an extra 30% chance of inflicting a critical hit. So she just needs 70% crit rate to smack with this Heartseeker, which is her bread and butter. You don't really overly have to worry about her other skills. But it doesn't hurt, of course, if you can build a Coldheart endgame with high attack, 100% crit rate for these and whatnot. Sure, go ahead. But this is what she needs, and this is more important. So making sure she stays alive is important. I have a oh my god, I forgot this is level 16, guys. Don't do this at home. Don't take a 4-star chest to 16. This happened accidentally. I remember doing this thinking it was a 5-star, and then I looked and I was like, oh my god, that was only a 4-star. Don't do this at home. But yeah, we have HP chest on her, crit rate gloves, speed boots. We have defense gloves, attack ring with blood shield, which has some HP and defense on it as well. Ideally, I might need to throw another HP glove on. Oh, here we go again, right here. This is what we need to keep her alive. We're actually going to put this on Coldheart instead. Let's level this sucker up. She needs to stay alive. That gets too risky if Coldheart goes down early. So we don't want risky. We want consistency. Which comes, that's where the masteries actually come in as well. So when it comes to doing masteries, I'll show mine in a second here. We're still working on them. Zoom, zoom, zoom. There we go. Okay. So look at this. We're going to bring up our HP by almost 3,000. We need that. She's too squishy. Dungeon's HP is highly valued. So there we go. Actually, this doesn't really hurt here either. The Revenge Amulet, a chance to counterattack with that 4-hitter on her A1. That can come in handy against the Fire Knight as well. But she can't counterattack if she's dead, so oops. There we go. Masteries. So I've started working on mine. We might go this way here for kind of the nuker strat, but the reality is we're gonna come down. You can do it different ways. If you're doing sometimes people like to go the boss routes and do like Giant Slayer, but we're probably gonna go Flawless Execution, honestly, just to get more crit damage so that Heartseeker does a nice job and not rely on War Master procs and stuff as much. But I think we're gonna go Flawless Execution. I don't go Helm Smasher because it's RNG. If you're going to be doing runs in the dungeons, you want consistency. So that's that. You can also you can take Evil Eye for extra turn meter reduction when they use their A1. You can take this Lore of Steel for the sake of increased overall stats for whatever set you're using. Of course, basic stats only, none of those weird, like, it's not going to ignore more defense or have a higher % chance of stunning for the Lore of Steel. And of course we can also go down if we want to master hexers, snipers, all that. You can do that if you want as well for sake of the other debuffs, but really I'd say Evil Eye is where it's at, and then worried about her damage. So we're gonna finish out her mastery still soon enough. Not quite there yet, and I need to finish up her skills, so I don't have a lot of skill books, but it's okay. I just wanted to take a moment and let Coldheart show off a little bit. I was stuck on Fire Knight's a hard dungeon. I was stuck on Fire Knight, I think 10 or 11. I think 11, maybe 10, honestly. And then I pushed through as soon as I got Coldheart. It might have been 11. There's somewhere around here where, I mean, 13 is where it jumps up in difficulty because this is where you also can get 6-star. And getting past stage 13, that's a hard affinity for most of our magic-friendly people here. Everyone's freaking magic, am I right, guys? Everyone is freaking magic, but this is a hard little milestone. So farming stage 14 is more ideal for me, having mostly magic people like Elhane in there. I only have her in there because... oh, I mean, she does have a couple double hitters, but she's the only one in War Master for me right now. So soon enough, we could hopefully get Elhane out of there too. She really doesn't need to be in my Fire Knight team, but for now, you gotta use what you got, right? But yeah, obviously, guys, Coldheart's a beast. You probably already knew that if you're watching this video. This is geared toward early and mid-game people, my discussion here. But she helped everything so much. Fire Knight. Spider's hard as well, and that's another one where turn meter reduction is key. So that Heartseeker just really can come in handy. So trying to focus Coldheart to get the books in Heartseeker. I mean, she's just so good. Hopefully I can get more books. This poor account needs more books. I'm not putting those Lego books into Simple. That's not happening. So we're going to save my Lego books until we get another Lego that's a little bit better than Simple and more worth it. And never put Lego books in a lower champion than a legendary. Never use them. Unless they're worth it as well. Like, I have Simple. I'm not putting my books in him. He's not good enough. I'm not going to use him long term. Maybe, but for what? Faction Wars? We don't need to put Lego books in our Faction War champions unless you're like down to the wire and trying to get your Lydia and you're desperate. That's about it, but that's a long way from now. I have 2 epic books. Those are probably, let's see, who are they going to go in? What is going on? I'm probably going to finish booking Farrakhan. We need one more cooldown here. Go figure. One more book right now would get that cooldown. But I'm fine right now. I'm just waiting until, which will help. Oh, wait. That will help my clan boss a lot. But I'm waiting until clan versus clan probably to do any more booking. It's easy points and I can help my little baby clan get some good gear. I don't hate that because the rewards I get are actually quite nice for a low level account. I can't hate at all, so it's not worth it overall to save everything for CVC, but I'm still trying to save my books when I can unless it's a new champion that I can book up and make me like complete a progress mission, for example. Ooh. Speaking of which, guys, I guess we can end this video by checking in at where I'm at here. Win 100 silver or gold medals in Classic Arena. We're almost there, 95 out of 100. And then I just need to equip one more artifact on someone to get 3 champions with level 16 artifacts. I do have a lot of level 12 stuff on people now because I have some 4-star stuff. And I think I have a couple, like, I have one flat HP glove on Ugo that has, I think, good speed and accuracy substat. But I only took it to 12, not higher, because it's not worth it. HP percent is just going to scale better on a higher level champion. As long as they're above level 40, you want the percentage main stat, not the flat stat. So that will be complete very quickly. And then just farming some pieces on Ice Golem. Easy. Unlock a couple masteries. So this is what... Unlock 2 tier 4 masteries for 2 champions. So I was starting to farm my masteries for Ugo and Coldheart, so I'll have to do a little bit more there. Then arcane potions, easy enough. 3 rank 6 champions, there we go. That will be my Coldheart. So we're going to keep pushing here. Hopefully in the next couple of days I can get my Coldheart to rank 6. I think I have enough chickens right now to... Yeah, I have 3 chickens. I did actually use Ugo as a chicken. I know I preach never crunching a epic as a chicken unless you have a dupe of them saved, but I don't really think they're gonna... Did I say Ugo? Yaga. Yaga is just not that good as a poisoner. And I already have Annex and other people to use here. I mean, I just have I have better clan boss options already. I'm not going to use him, and he's not really going to help me in Faction Wars. I could use some rares and have a better result, to be honest. So we're going to just crunch him as a chicken, but not straight crunch. I at least got him up to level 40 and then made him a 5-star chicken. So I actually might do the same with Missionary. I can't decide. His kit's just not that great. A1 stun. Provoke, decrease attack, will help against bosses. Heal reduction would help against and decrease speed. Now this would be great against the Fire Knight, but the bummer is the rest of his kit is not good for Fire Knight. Only his A3, which is awesome. This is awesome for Fire Knight. Decrease speed and heal reduction. Great for Fire Knight, especially progression. But if this had a multi-hitter on his A1, I would probably save him as a good force affinity option for pushing Fire Knight when I'm stuck. But... it's not worth it. He might become a chicken for me as well. I don't know that I see myself using him. Even in Faction Wars, there's just so many other champions that are going to do better. Again, there's so many good rares that you can use in Faction Wars where you don't even need to use terrible epics and waste books and waste resources on them. So I'm probably going to uncheck him. He's going to become level 40 and then a 5-star chicken as well. But we're going to keep grinding. This video was a little longer than I expected. I'm sorry, I know I sometimes just ramble and squirrel and go on tangents. I try not to, but yeah. I wanted to focus a little bit on our girl Coldheart. She's so clutch. I'm so happy that I got her on this account. I will be doing an account giveaway for this account when I reach level 50. But I might wait until we get a legendary first. I really want this account to have another legendary besides Simple. Even though we have legendary level epics here and a Coldheart, an Apothecary ready to go. I really want this account to be a little bit more oomph before I give it away. So hopefully we can get some luck and pull a legendary soon. We have no sacreds right now. If I get any, I will save them for the 2x sacreds next weekend. And ancient shards are starting to rack up again. I'll probably save those for a 2x event as well. I mean, I'm not going to get enough for a guaranteed event, so it is what it is. Well, all right, guys, sorry. Again, long video. It's all right. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you guys live on Twitch. We'll hang out and have a good time, have some beers later. So come hang out with me live on Twitch later if you're around, and I'll see you in the next video otherwise.